Hello. As soon as I look at myself in the camera, I want to say, pardon me for how I look, but I'm working on not doing that anymore. Yeah, I'll definitely be piecing this together, this video, because I'm going to edit out all my ums and hms and I forgot and yeah and just stuttering around because I just can't form a nice sentence. That is one of the few times she will go down these steps by herself as if she sees a lizard. That area there where you see steps going down goes into my basement. So that's Zoe's favorite pastime. Keeps her young, keeps her moving because her mobility has been decreasing. I told y'all about that. I'm currently giving her their glucosamine conjointant. They're pain tablets. They have some type of pineapple bark, a couple other natural ingredients. I get them from the Tractor Supply. If I think about it, I'll insert a picture of it in case it might help your little doggy. Of course, do your own research and read about it. My vet suggested them to me. Anyway, yes, you see here, this video, this little part here, I want to tell you about fibromyalgia that I deal with. I hadn't talked a lot about that because normally it is controlled. You see I have my shirt on inside out because of these seams. I wear my clothes, my bloomers, my pants. I actually have those right side on, but these seams will hurt my skin when I have a flare-up. This is just very nonchalant conversation. For the most part, my fibromyalgia is under control. It has been regulated and under control for a few years now. And you know, fibromyalgia is still such actually a big mystery. Many people think they still think it's not real, though most of the medical community has all kind of come to terms and gotten on board with now that it truly is. And there's so much to be learned about it. You know, used to, years ago, people would say if the doctor told you had fibromyalgia, that's just because they couldn't figure out what's wrong with you. Anybody ever heard that about it? Definitely give me a thumbs up if you suffer with fibromyalgia or know somebody that suffers with crippling fibromyalgia. And I don't even like that word. But, yeah, you see here, I'm sitting, this is my new chair my children got me for Mother's Day and my birthday. You see the metal arms? Well, you see what I got right here. This is what happens when my flare-ups really go at it. I have to rest my arms. This is just a pair of my sweatpants I grabbed to put a cushion here. I mean, I guess I need to get some cushions for the arms, but my arms hurt touching anything. My arms feel like they're about 20 pounds each. My legs feel like they're 50 pounds each because they may be. I have very long legs. I'm 6'1", mostly leg. So my legs feel very heavy. A little bit of restless leg happens, especially at night. Nausea starts happening. Foggy brain. I've made a couple of boo-boos in my shipping or in my invoicing over the past couple of weeks. And thank goodness they weren't big errors and very fixable, and the couple of people it affected were so very sweet and kind. Thank you if you were one of them. So, you know, not terrible, but things I normally wouldn't do. Little mistakes or oversights I normally wouldn't make. Foggy brain. Last night, I take a medication at night. I wrote myself a note so I would remember that I took it, and I wouldn't. Because what'll happen, I'll go, oh my gosh, did I take my depression medicine? Did I take my depression medicine? And you know, you don't want to take it again, but you don't want to miss the dose. So I start writing down a note that I did take it, you know. I was up from 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. this morning. The morning prior, I was also up for about an hour. Just holding this phone right now up like this is wearing my arm out. Now Zoe is ready. Steps, that's what she does. You ready to come back up? Let me get her. Okay, so taking a lot of video here. I'm going to piece it together because, like I said, it's hurting my arm to hold this phone up. But I did grab this book. I want to tell you, hopefully it's not going to be backwards, but it could be. It's Fibromyalgia and Chronic Fascial Pain, a Survival Manual. It's the 2nd edition. Nice, thick. It's the past president, written by the foreword, let's say. Past president of the American Academy of Pain Management, best-selling guide. Do you know where I got this? I don't. One of y'all might know where I got it. Had to be one of my wonderful customers that come to my channel. And it's been maybe even a year I've had this. That someone, it just arrived in the mail. You know, wow, $32.95. Wow, it seems like I just can't. But anyways, you know, also, it's taken 2 or 3 weeks for this to come together in my mind that I am in a flare-up, a big one. I am starting slowly but surely, all of the symptoms that are common to me and my experience have been arising over the past 2, 3, 4 weeks actually. Another symptom I just thought of that has come about is my lack of appetite. Parfaits, yogurt, fruit, granola is what I've been living off of for the past couple of weeks anyway. And yogurts, different yogurts. Chobani flippables. Flips, Chobani flips if you haven't tried them. I'll do a little plug for them because they're great. But yeah, it's easy to eat that yogurt. It's smooth. It's not a lot of chewing because, believe it or not, moving my mouth up and down to chew wears my mouth out. I remember years ago when I was at my worst with fibromyalgia, my diet was ice cream, basically. It melted in my mouth. I did not have to chew it, but to bring the spoon to my mouth up and down was a challenge because of the arms feeling like I have 20-pound weights on them, you know. So yeah, parfaits is what I'm living off of right now. I mean, here and there, you know, I've had some corn on the cob, a wonderful lasagna that Frances, my dad's girlfriend, made me for my birthday last weekend with salad. It was great. Yes, I'm having other foods. There's no need to be worried or anything, alarmed. It's just a lot, okay? I'm trying to think of other symptoms. Did I tell you about nausea? The nausea has come. And it's like pregnancy nausea. If you've ever been through that, that's what it feels like. And I can't even take a nausea pill because it makes me sleepy. Yeah, I'm struggling with my CPAP machine currently. I have severe sleep apnea. Last night, I think I slept a total of 8 hours. I had somewhere around 50 some events in the course of that time. The night prior, I had 30 some events during the time I slept. So right now I'm trying to figure out, is my mask wore out? Anybody that wears CPAPs, is my headgear that goes over my head stretched? Is the Velcro wore out? I do have new supplies on the way. But just trying to narrow it down and figure out, because sleep, in case you didn't know, has a lot to do with fibromyalgia. Matter of fact, when my fibromyalgia was so out of control some years ago, I went for the sleep study, and that's when I initially found out I had severe sleep apnea, and I got on the CPAP machine. And I mean, it took a couple months to get adjusted, you know, to the mask, to everything. I started getting good, restful, healing sleep to where when I woke up, I felt like I had slept. It started improving my fibromyalgia symptoms. I'm just exhausted, and that is affecting my business, my little small business. Up until this week, I have continued to have 5 sales a week, and that is me. Oh, little mama just flew up into her nest up there. I love my little bird. See, she's not, now Daddy's not as comfortable with me being right here underneath him, but Mama's fine. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, 5 sales a week, and that's because this business, this channel, the selling of jewelry, clothing, and things that I do, that I enjoy, I love, and I'm thankful for, because I can do it physically. Yeah, I've just been working extra because I needed to. I need to. But it's not going to be doable going forward unless that my fibro gets under control. There is Daddy. Oh. See, he's got something in his mouth. And I believe it's for the nest. They're building a nest. And he is making that sound because he doesn't like me being right here. Mama is up there sitting in the nest. She doesn't mind. But he's got a piece, they've got a piece of little doggy hair or a piece of this or that building that nest. But let's see, where did I get to? Oh yeah, and I have shipping that I need to do currently right now. That's another thing I want to just bring to the attention. So far this week, if you haven't gotten an email saying your packages went out, it's because it hasn't. And it was my great good intention for that to go out yesterday. And it did not. I've had to take a nap every single day. See, that's affecting my normal work ethic. It can affect my business if I'm not careful. But see, normally that would be out, and I'm going to kick, I don't want to say I'm going to kick myself, that's mean. I'm trying to talk better to myself these days, y'all, but I've got to make myself go up there and do that. I love to do it. I love to write y'all a note, but those little handwritten notes I make, it's going to wear my hand, I know I'm out. It's just part of it right now. It's where I'm at. And also, I want to let you know, I plan on not doing a sale tonight, Thursday night. You really hear Daddy. Now he's up on the wall. See him? You can go ahead. I won't bother you. Go ahead, Daddy. And I know it's Daddy, because Mama's not bothered by me. She doesn't yell at me like that. Come on, come on, come on. You can do it. Overcome your fears, little one. You can feel my energy. You know I'm a good person. Come on. Got nothing but love for you. I could sit and listen to my little birds forever. But anyway, so yeah, just please do know that. Be advised of it. Please bear with me for it. I haven't talked about my fibromyalgia in a while because it's been under control. But currently I'm in a flare. I hope it will last days and weeks and not months. Used to, back when it was not under control, if I had a flare up, it would last me for months. There was a time where I spent a couple of years stuck in a chair. Could not bathe, couldn't make myself go through all that work. Everything's so physically exhausting. Like I said, even to eat. Matter of fact, also, I've noticed that my voice is lower when I'm in a flare-up because it takes energy to speak louder, which right now I've got a bird in the background. Go on, honey, it's fine. So yeah, even my voice and switch arms. So I guarantee you when I finish, I'll forget something. Y'all let me know. If you suffer with this, what are some of your symptoms? How do you get it under control? What do you do? Oh yeah, stress most definitely will affect it. And I feel like that is what happened. Now, it could have been a combination with my sleep getting off and some stress coming to me, even though I have practiced not taking the stress in, the external circumstances that happened, one after the other after other, about 4 pretty big things. And some involving my kids, this car back here needs a repair. Just different things. Even though I tried not to take it in and have anxiety and worrisome thoughts and be negative about it, it still did come on and weigh on me and affect me. Without my permission, it did. And I feel like that might be, there he went. You see him up on this? There he goes. In the past, I've been very hard on myself because I would feel worthless. I think part of my identity was wrapped up into what I accomplished. Any more these days, as I'm trying to be kinder to this person that I am, I'm trying to be gentler, understanding, compassionate, and give myself the rest that I need, the grace that I need. And just to sit and like this, put my feet up, you know, read my Fibro book, whatever I need to do. Sit out here in this wonderful sunshine, get a little vitamin K, vitamin D, whatever it is, and feel this breeze and go easy on myself because I'm not in the healthiest of ways right now. And not feel like a failure because I can't. I need to go I do my household chores and then I go upstairs and go to work. And normally I would then have a sale this afternoon, but I can't do all that. I got to prioritize. What do I have to get done today? I have to take care of Zoe today. Morgan basically takes care of herself. She probably has work today after school. You know, she knows her thing. She does her thing. What else do I have to do today? I have to make myself eat, and I have to work on shipping, you know, and I want to finish it. I got halfway through it up until on Tuesday, halfway through it. But yeah, so the dishes might have to be let go. I may not make my bed today. Whatever I have to do to be kind to myself and get through it. So I just wanted to share a little bit about currently what I'm going through and my health. You may have noticed a dip in my energy. Now, I'm hoping you haven't noticed a difference in my internal spirit energy, but I'm talking about my physical. Slower, can't go more than 2 hours in a sale. Showing the clothes up and down the arms wears me out. And I need to do some organizing in my sales room. It's just, you know, I tend to isolate a little bit, and you might, you know, if you're used to hearing from me or I check on you every so often, you may not, and that's just because I have nothing to give. I have no energy, extra energy to exert towards anyone else. Not that I'm being selfish or don't want to talk to anybody, it's just I don't have it in me to do, you know. It takes energy to do everything. And that's something that I'm lacking right now. I didn't talk about the pain that I experience. It is not a specific place on my body hurting. It is like my whole body aches. My whole body, the nerves are so sensitive that even putting one foot over the other like this, I need to move it because it hurts my foot to rest my other foot on it. So tense and tight. You know, clench my jaws, but that takes energy. Everything is just your arms. Feels like I did a huge workout yesterday, and today I'm jelly. That's what it feels like You know, if I lift my arm, hold it too long, it may shake. You know, when you do a big workout the day before. It's like that. So, yeah, I just wanted to share a little bit about that. Feel free to share if you have an autoimmune disease. How does it interact and affect your daily life? How does it affect your relationships? How does it affect life? And how do you stay positive about that? That is something I'm also trying to do, to accept this has come to me. My body's going to have to rest. I really have to practice not being anxious or into all these stressors and let them affecting me. I have to be very attentive to caring for myself, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's what I need to do. You know, I went the most of my life caring for everybody but me, and these days my body says you need some care, and you're the best one to give it to you because you know you, and you're always with you. So I'm having to learn how to care for myself, you know. So I hope that made sense. You know, I've been trying to do a weekly video to grow my channel, to maybe gain new people out there that might find me and like my channel and what it's about. I just share a lot about myself as just a good old country girl, southern girl, and having a little small business. Of course, my videos are my sales and live sales, and I'd love to have you join and you know, share things that bring me joy, my kids, thoughts I have about life, whatever. So if you enjoy being in my company, feel free to subscribe and yeah, keep coming back and or watching or whatever. I hope in some way that you receive comfort from me, as many of you have given me comfort and good things. I hope, you know, it's mutual. So y'all take care. Please give me the thumbs up. I love you. And as far as I know, I'll see you Friday night for jewelry. That is the plan. We'll hope and pray for. My arm is absolutely give out. Zoe has went back down and is looking for lizards again. She'll need another escalator right up the steps in a minute. Yeah, I thought about a little ramp, but it's kind of steep. I don't even think she could do the ramp. Her mobility has gotten to that point. But yeah, I'll see y'all soon. Mwah. I love you. Yes, I do. Her tiny head. Her tiny head, yes. Her my baby. Her my baby, yes, her. Yes, her we is. Yes, her my baby. Yes, her we is.